Early in the morning, after the storm, silence remained, the kind of silence that comes not from peace but from consequence. Lina is still fast asleep on the couch, rosary still clutched in her hand. Adrian watches her quietly. He lets out a gentle whisper. She looks like she's praying even in her dreams. He wanted to reach out to brush away the strand of hair on her cheek, but sometimes even tenderness felt like trespass. A knock echoes at the door, slow at first, then deliberate. Lina is startled. Waking, Adrian asks in a firm voice, "Who is there?" He has a very uneasy feeling. No one should be here at this hour. He walks to the door, opens it. A folded parchment lies on the steps, sealed with wax. No messenger, no voice, only words waiting to be read. He opens it, a letter bearing the church's insignia. Adrian reads out loud, "Return what is not yours, before heaven reclaims her." He looks up, pale. Lina rises slowly behind him. Lina whispers in panic, "It's begun." Back at the church's council, inside a candlelit hall, Sister Miriam kneels before the altar. Around her, two senior priests and the abbess stand in silence. "Abbess, you are certain of what you are telling me?" Sister Miriam replies with certainty, "I saw them with my own eyes." He touched her veil. Her vow is breaking. Priest 1 with a grim expression, "Then she has sinned." Sister Miriam, faltering, she saved him from death. Perhaps pity deceived her. Priest to pity is mercy's disguise. Sign begins when mercy lingers too long. Abbess says coldly, "She will return." Willingly or by command. Sister Miriam, hesitant, asks, "And what if she resists?" Abbess replies, "Then she will face confession before the order, and he, the man, will vanish from her memory." But even as Miriam nodded, her hands trembled, because, in Lina's eyes, she had seen something even holier than devotion. Back at the estate, Lina stands by the window, watching sunlight break through clouds. The storm had passed, but the weight in her chest had not. Lina wonders, inside her heart, was I chosen to serve or punished to feel? She picks up the letter again. Her reflection in the window seems to stare back with judgment. Faith had once been her anchor. Now, it was her chain. Adrian approaches her quietly. "I can protect you. We'll leave this place and go where they can't find us." Lina, shaking her head, replies, "You can't protect me from heaven." Adrian angrily retorts, "Then what's the point of love that always loses?" Her silence was an answer, one forged in pain. Lina clutches her rosary tightly. There was a sudden knock again. This time, 3 riders in dark cloaks stand outside. The rider speaks to them in a stern voice. By decree of the church, the sister is summoned. Adrian replies firmly, "She is not yours anymore." The rider retorts, "She is not yours either." Tension builds between the two men. Lina steps forward. She calmly tells Adrian to allow her speak. Her voice was steady, but her eyes glistened with unshed tears. "Tell the abbess that I will come, but not alone." The riders exchange uneasy looks, then nod and ride away. Later that evening, Lina kneels before the fire. Adrian stands nearby, watching. When words fail, faith, confession remains. Lina whispers, "I broke my vow. Not in body, but in heart." She presses her palm to her chest. "Each prayer I whispered turned into his name." Adrian could no longer take it any more, and moves close to her, and speaks softly, "Then let me be your sin." Her tears fell freely now, but not from shame, from truth. She leans closer, her forehead resting against his. They do not kiss, they only breathe. At the chapel, Sister Miriam lights a candle, her eyes heavy with conflict. She then starts praying, "Father, give me strength to do what is right. even if it breaks another heart. She then looks up at a statue of the Virgin Mary, but as she stared into the marble eyes, she felt no peace, only guilt. Because, for the first time, she wasn't sure if obedience was the same as holiness. At midnight, Lina dreams dark mist swirls. She walks through a cathedral bathed in moonlight. A voice echoes her name, Lina. She turns only to see Adrian stands, but behind him looms the abbess face hidden in shadow. Abbess' voice came out. Choose, child, heaven or him. A chasm opens between them. Adrian reaching out to her. Lina, don't. She reaches, but light engulfs her. She wakes up, crying. Soft dawn. Birds return. Lina dresses in her habit, veil trembling in her hands. Adrian quietly asks if she is leaving, and she replies with a soft smile that she is. She adds that if she doesn't face them, they will continue to bother them. He steps closer, holding her hand. Then I'm coming with you. They will call you a curse, a temptation. They will take everything. They already took my peace. What's left but you? They embrace, brief, desperate. She steps away, slipping into the morning light. Back at the chapel, the door creaks open. All eyes turn. Sister Miriam gasps softly. The prodigal daughter had returned, but not the same. Abbas was the first to speak, in cold voice. You come not as a servant, but as one stained. Lina steady replies to her remarks. Perhaps, but even stained glass lets light through. Whispers ripple across the hall. Abbas gets furious at her retort. Are you mocking your calling now? Lina replies, I lived it. And in that moment, the veil she wore no longer hid her, it revealed her. Sister Miriam, tears forming. She bows her head. Outside the chapel, Adrian is waiting beneath the old oak tree, his eyes fixed on the chapel doors. Love had never asked for permission, only patience. Inside, voices rise. A gavel of the order strikes once. Twice judgment had begun. Like, comment, share and subscribe to watch the next episode of Veil of Desire, The Trial. When love becomes confession, truth becomes a weapon.